I've got a list of a few things I think you must try on your mountain bike, basically, from things like holidays to maybe some skill stuff. So, without fanning around, let's dive in. First up then, it's bike parks. Now these places are basically like Disneyland for bikes. Check it out, look. They have got everything for every type of rider. So whether you're into cruising down mellow green runs, fancy a bit more of a technical red, want to send some big old jumps, or like the really steep gnarliness of a black, heading to a bike park can cater for every single kind of rider. Not only that then, but they're ideal places to progress and increase your skill level because all the trails are clearly graded and marked, so you can move your way up through the grading system the better you get. Lastly then, when it comes to bike parks, often they are uplift assisted, meaning you can get a truck, or maybe if you're lucky enough, a ski lift to the top, meaning you get more riding time, you've got more energy and more smiles. At the other end of the riding spectrum from bike parks over here is your epic ride over here. You might go to the park and focus on your skills and your speed and smash in those laps. Well, look at it, it's lovely. Epic rides, they're all about taking in the scenery, exploring new places and just, well, getting out on your bike for a really, really long time. And you guys know I like to do that.
Yeah, it was rubbish. I had a bit of a hissy fit and we had to find another way down.
It's not just exploring the new areas then, it's kind of the fun of planning these rides, where you're gonna go, a little coffee stop along the way, because you know, you got to stop for tea and cake now and again. And you could do this even from your front door or traveling, driving to somewhere and exploring a whole new different area. Epic rides, I think, are great. Why not take the epic ride to the next level and go bike packing then? There's nothing like going from point A to point B, exploring, staying the night, and then doing the same again the next day, or even over multiple days. Entirely self-sufficient. It's a great experience in itself. When you think bike packing then, it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom and grotty little tents. No, you could do that if you want. It's great fun. Me and Blake have done it in the past. Or you could go sort of a B&B maybe and stay there, a hotel, or a campsite with sort of pre-made tents. Plan it out. It's all part of that epic ride, bike packing experience, and just get out there, look, enjoy the great outdoors. I'm gonna go enjoy it right now. The first of our skills that I think you must try this week is the humble wheelie. Maybe not the most practical on-trail skill that you could learn, however it does have its uses. It does also make you look very cool. So how do you wheelie? Well, here's how. Right, to begin with then, you want to find an area that's fairly soft so that if you fall off, it doesn't really matter. A gradual or very gentle up slope is going to be really helpful as well because it makes the front end slightly higher so that when you pick it up, it's a bit easier. Seat post at half mast. If you're down really low, it makes it harder to do the pedal, the initial pedal, and get the front end up. The same if your saddle's all the way at the top, it makes it a bit harder to balance. Those ones you'll get the hang of a bit later on. But we're gonna come in slightly over geared, so a slightly harder geared than normal. Looking up, we're gonna stamp down on a pedal and at the same time crouch into the bike and pull up. It should look something like this. Right, here we go. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Not too bad. Now, when I was doing it then, I was also covering the back brake, so the left brake for us in the UK. What that does is when I stamp on the pedals and pick the front end up, if I feel like I'm gonna be a Larry loop out and go too far backwards, I'll I'll pull that back brake, sorry. God, this one here, I know which one I'm on about. I will pull that one in and that's gonna drop the front end down straight away. What you'll do is over many attempts, you'll learn to just sort of feather that brake. So rather than just jamming it on, just gradually so you get that bite point nicely so it holds you in the air. I think a riding holiday should be on everybody's must-do wish list to see kind of extravaganza of things. Now you can tailor this to suit whatever your needs are. There are places out there like the Alps or Whistler where it's bike park central and unbelievable riding with uplift to the top. Or you could actually go to some more remote places, maybe somewhere in the Alps or the beautiful sunny UK, dare I say, for some more wild riding where you just get out there like those epics and you just explore the beautiful expanse of land that we have. I think a mountain bike holiday is just a really great way of broadening your horizons, developing your skills. And you know what, mountain bikers, we're a friendly old bunch, so wherever you go, you're gonna make some friends, you're gonna make some new riding buddies, and get to see some new trails at the same time. Finally then, the bunny hop is the most fundamental skill that I think you must learn. A great skill to use on the trails, on the jumps. It's really the basis to do a lot of different things with. So we're gonna have a brief run over of how you do it, and here is exactly how. To begin with, crouch into the bike, bending both your arms and legs. Pull up and back on the bars, similar to the wheelie motion. As you explode out of the bike, pick the front end up into the air. At the same time, with your feet, scoop back into the pedals and push up and forwards with your arms. This is going to make your feet stick to the back end and hopefully bring that up to level out in the air. Here's what you shouldn't do. That one, I was basically reliant on my clippy pedals to pull the bike up, and you could see I squatted into the bike and it gave me nowhere to go. Try not to do that one. Practice, practice, practice then. Bunny hops, they're a tricky thing to learn, so persistence is key, and I'd suggest learning on flats to begin with, unlike me in this video who's in clips, because that's what's on my bike. But once you've got them dialed in flats, you'll be able to hop the bike around higher, further, and use it in more situations. Well, there you go then. 6 things I think you must try on your mountain bike. Forget riding week, but can you think of any more? Well, if you can, let me know in the comments down below, but I've got this big hill to tackle. I'm out of here. Have a great one, everyone. See ya. Oh, this is a massive hill. Come give us a lift, Nick. I'm sticking to you, 'cause I'm made out of high-level epoxy resin.